Welcome to another English listening practice. In today's lesson, you will hear a story about Jake, a young professional, and his daily routine. This story will help you understand the various activities people do throughout their day. Listen closely to the details and enjoy. Jake wakes up every morning at 6:30. The sound of his alarm is a familiar part of his daily routine. He stretches a little in bed, feeling the morning sunlight gradually warming his room. After a few minutes, he finally gets up. Just 5 more minutes, he sometimes thinks. But he knows that if he doesn't get up now, he'll be late for work. In the bathroom, he brushes his teeth while scrolling through his phone, checking emails and the news. Ugh, more emails, he mutters to himself. On some days, he finds a funny video that makes him laugh, and on others, he reads about the latest in technology. He tries to keep a balance, enjoying social media, but not letting it consume his time. After brushing his teeth, he takes a quick shower. The warm water helps him wake up even more. He chooses his outfit for the day, usually smart casual, since he works in a tech startup. Let's go with the blue shirt today, he decides, looking in the mirror. He checks the time and realizes he's running a bit late. By 7:30, he's ready to leave the house. He grabs his backpack, a reusable coffee cup, and heads out. I can't forget my lunch, he thinks. As he walks out, he smells the fresh coffee brewing from the cafe down the street. Sometimes he stops there for a quick cup, but today, he's already late. Jake hops on the bus a few blocks away. He finds a window seat and puts on his headphones. He listens to his favorite playlist, enjoying the morning music with a warm cup of coffee he made at home. The bus is crowded, but he feels relaxed. It's a 20-minute ride to work, which gives him a chance to think about the day ahead. Once he arrives at the office, he greets his colleagues. "Good morning, everyone," he calls out as he walks into the open workspace. The atmosphere is lively, with people chatting and sipping their coffee. He sits down at his desk and starts checking his calendar. He has a team meeting at 9, so he goes over his notes. During the meeting, he shares updates on their latest project. "We're on track, but we need more data before the next phase," he explains. His teammates nod in agreement. After the meeting, Jake feels a sense of accomplishment. He loves collaborating with his team, but he also cherishes the quiet time when he can work on coding alone. Around 12:30, it's lunchtime. Jake and a few colleagues decide to go to a nearby cafe. "What do you feel like eating?" asks Sarah. "How about a sandwich? The turkey one is great," Jake replies. As they chat and eat, they talk about weekend plans and movies they've seen recently. After lunch, they return to the office. Jake spends the afternoon debugging code, which requires concentration. He loses track of time, but it's satisfying when he finally solves the issue. "Yes!" he exclaims quietly to himself. A few hours later, he realizes it's 5 o'clock. The day has flown by. As he packs up to leave, he says goodbye to his colleagues. "See you tomorrow," he says cheerfully. After a long but productive day, he heads home. He often stops at the grocery store to pick up ingredients for dinner. Tonight, he decides to make pasta, his favorite dish. "I need to cook something quick and delicious," he thinks. Once at home, Jake quickly prepares the meal. As the pasta boils, he cleans the kitchen a bit. Cooking helps him unwind after a busy day. By the time he sits down to eat, he feels relaxed. He watches a cooking show while having dinner. "This looks easy enough to try later," he says, taking notes on a recipe. After dinner, Jake spends some time winding down. He might read a book or watch a few episodes of a series he enjoys. This is the perfect way to end the day, he thinks. Around 10:30, he begins his bedtime routine, brushing his teeth and setting his alarm for tomorrow. A bit tired but satisfied, he climbs into bed and reflects on the day, thinking about what he has achieved and what tomorrow might bring. Jake falls asleep, ready to start another day, filled with routine, challenges, and little joys, just like everyone else. Great job listening. Remember, the more you practice, the easier it becomes to understand English in real situations. Try listening again, retelling the story in your own words, or even answering some questions about it. Thanks for practicing today, and see you in the next lesson.